It says campaign financing in the Bahamas continues to be largely unregulated, lacks sufficient safeguards against quid pro quo donations and foreign influence. So which means foreign governments can literally buy our governments, and quid pro quo donations means that I'm paying for you to win the election, but once you win, you owe me this. Like once Sam Bankman-Fried held the PLP, they owed him the cryptocurrency, and then once Peter Nygaard had the PLP, they owed him the stem cell research agreement, as well as they owed him that the police would ignore that he was running a human trafficking, sex trafficking thing going on at Nygaard Key in the Bahamas. Anyhow, it says NGOs investigating corruption have no specific legal protections, further inhibiting civic oversight. So foreign non-government agencies that are investigating our governments are investigating corruption in the Bahamas, they don't have protection. There's no legislation to cover them. There's no legal protection to protect them. So if watch this, the House of Assembly has the Public Accounts Committee that is headed by the opposition leader, but the opposition leader can't even ask questions. And scratch this. There was a time when I felt bad, but now I don't feel bad because I feel like the opposition leader is a part of the corruption. You understand what I'm saying to you? And we need to have this fixed. We need to have this resolved. We need to have this properly addressed where we can investigate these people and there are no consequences to the people doing the investigating. Let's continue. The statement also cited sporadic compliance with the Public Disclosure Act, something that came up on Lincoln Bain Show today, which mandates that senators, members of parliament, and senior public officials file annual declarations of assets, income, and liabilities to the Public Disclosure Commission. And the commission has failed to publish these disclosures as required by law, it said. Remember this. A news reporter or somebody asked Fred Mitchell about his public disclosure. I didn't know that he failed to properly disclose during the last general election. And he sent in something that was not legit. I didn't know that. I know that today after I listened to Lincoln Bain Show. Right? So Fred Mitchell didn't properly disclose. Right? I think it was a reporter, somebody who asked him about his disclosure. And he insulted the person. He was rude and stink and had a nasty response. You understand what I'm saying to you? This is what the U.S. is paying attention to because they are well aware that we have a bunch of criminals sitting in our House of Assembly who are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And if Fred ain't doing it, the other people saying they ain't got to do it either. And that's another reason why Fred personally said the Bahamas government will not be implementing the Freedom of Information Act. The man is a goddamn criminal. Anyhow, it says, and the commission has failed to publish these disclosures as required by law. So we're supposed to, every public official, including the Commissioner of Police and all of them, are supposed to declare. They had a situation going on where Clayton Fernando wasn't declaring because he got money from the government, and Layman Delaval wasn't declaring because he got money from the government, and both of them are required by law to declare. And then these information was supposed to be published by law. But the PLP created a system where they could incorporate criminality. And so we had a commissioner of police who was breaking the law by not publishing. I'm hoping that Chanta Knowles has already declared her income and published her and given her annual declaration of assets, incomes, and liabilities to the Public Disclosure Commission. I hope that the Commissioner Chanta Knowles has done that.